Hey YouTube, I was going to show y'all probably the simplest oil burner that I've ever built. They're a smudge pot, smudge can, survival stove, survival candle, survival heater. You could call it a lot of different things. But we'll get right to it. It's pretty much just like my smudge pot, only instead of using an old metal can, we've resorted to an aluminum can here, and we're gonna use a rag, just a little piece of a rag, and really I might even use half of it, and then some old used vegetable oil. Alright, to make this, I just used a square, or a speed square, and a permanent marker. And on this one, where the hole is, I'm gonna make my line on the back side. And it ain't gotta be perfect. I mean, it's just for reference. All right, and then an inch up. And I'm holding the marker in one spot, and I'm keeping the can flat and spinning it. See, that gives me a nice line all the way around. Okay, now make another line, so it'd be at 1.5 inches high. And same thing, hold your can down and just spin it all the way around, and that should roughly match up. And we're going to use this bottom line as a fill line, as a maximum fill line, but really we're only going to fill the oil to about right there. But if you needed it to burn longer, you could put more oil in it. Okay, now make your other line right where it tapers in at, and you want to make it from about halfway through the can. Alright, and then we're going to cut right down on that top there. Okay, now I'm just gonna cut it using an X-Acto knife, and I like to score down it partly first. We cut down to our line. To make it easier, what I've been doing is I'll cut one side going that way, and then this way I'll cut going back, so that I've got plenty of meat on the can to hold it. Let's see, now we got one part of the door open, and while it's working I can close it to hold some of the heat in. that open. Alright, now we got the combustion chamber built. And let's take half of this rag. And I'm just kind of going to wad it up in a small ball and put it in the bottom. And it's going to burn like a wick. And you don't want it stuffed tight, you just want it loosely stuffed in there. And then I'm going to pour just a little bit. I'm going to probably fill the oil up to either my first line or my second line. And then we'll light it on fire and track how long it takes to burn.